Hi, this is Randy. Why does the narcissist want to remain friends with you after he has discarded you? Well, it's pretty simple. They want to keep you in their black book in order to hoover you whenever they may need to. They are not necessarily 100% sure that they should have discarded you, and they want to keep you there on a string, waiting, no matter how long that string is and how long it takes them to hoover you. They don't even know if they're going to have to hoover you or not, but they like to say, let's still remain friends, because they want to have that option open to them. So should you remain friends with the narcissist in case they decide that they want you back at some point? Well, obviously, if you've already been put through the ringer, you should know better than to remain friends with the narcissist. And the narcissist was never your friend to begin with. That is a cliche, let's remain friends. That is only keeping the door open for the narcissist to hoover you back. Now, you might say, well, they're not hoovering me back. They just made a mistake and they're just going to come back to me. Well, that's what maybe a normal person would do, is make a mistake and then come back. But the kinds of mistakes that narcissists make are not mistakes. They are intentional. They are damning. They are damaging. You are damaged to the point of having CPTSD. And so this is not a person who's going to come back to you and treat you any better than they did the first time. In fact, the love bombing stage will be short, from what I understand, and they will go straight back into the devalue stage within days or weeks. So if you agree to remain friends and to remain in contact with the narcissist, you know, you're just cutting your own throat. Now, if you're in this position where you feel like you're in danger, and you feel like if you say that you're willing to remain friends just to kind of get the narcissist to go away, then you can do that. You can pretend like you're willing to remain friends, and you can agree to be willing to remain friends, but then just don't do it. I mean, if you're in a dangerous situation and you think that that is what you need to say, you could even say it before they say it. You could even say, you know, I still want to be your friend, though. If you think that that's something that's going to make the narcissist feel comfortable enough to just go away, to feel secure enough that they can come back, even though in reality they cannot, that is something that you can say. Now, I found this to be, you know, quite odd when my narcissist said, you know, can we just be friends? First of all, you really cannot go from a romantic relationship to friends and then back to a romantic relationship. You cannot go back and forth like that. Once you are energetically connected through sex with someone, they are not your friend anymore. And you can say it all you want that you're just friends, but you're a lot more than friends. And if you ever have sex with someone, then they cannot get demoted to just your friend, because there is that sexual connection, and it always leaves the door open again to return to having sex. If your narcissist is still friends with any of his former girlfriends or former ex-spouses, that means that they're keeping that person on hold, on the back burner, to possibly hoover them again. Now, I'm not saying that normal people, apparently normal people, can be friends with their exes, but they just say that because they mean they want to be able to be amicable and friendly, or cordial, because they may have to see each other, they may still have minor children together. And, I suppose that's okay if you trust your new boyfriend or girlfriend or new spouse to be on a cordial, friendly basis with their ex or former girlfriends. If you really trust them, and if they're not a narcissist, I suppose that would be okay. I wouldn't trust it, probably, even if they are a normal person, just because of my experiences with narcissism, and knowing that once that sexual connection is there, you cannot be demoted to just friends. Although you can be casually cordial when you have to see each other, perhaps at weddings, funerals, birthdays, something like that. But any kind of extra texting, extra communication that is not about the children, obviously I would not trust that. So another thing that my ex-husband said as he was walking out the door, which now I understand, is we should have had a baby. And so basically it was the end. He had taken all his things, the door was shutting, and he said we should have had a baby, because I had already told him, no, we're not going to be friends. I'm not friends with my exes, and you're not my friend, so how could we be friends? Of course, I'm just thinking logically here. I didn't know that he was a narcissist. I had no clue what he was trying to do. Yeah, with the comment about we should have had a baby, it's because I'm sure he was thinking if we did have a baby, we would have to have contact. There'd be no way that you could go no contact with me, and I could always keep you there on that string. And if you didn't meet anybody, and if my, my new sources don't work out, I can keep coming back to you as a source of supply. And so me having a baby and taking care of a child would force me to maintain some kind of contact with him. And maintaining contact with the narcissist just would not have worked for me. There's no way that I would have been able to resist hoovering attempts. I already know that. If I was seeing his face, he was having contact with me, and we had a child involved where we had to text and we had to email and we had to possibly, see each other's faces again, I wouldn't be able to do it. There's no way that I would have been able to resist that if I was forced to have contact with him. I know I would have fallen for any kind of positive thing that he said, any flirtations. So I'm so thankful that I knew enough, not to remain friends, and that I did never have a child with the narcissist, because especially in some of the states that I've been, and the bad luck that I've had with meeting anyone else in a period of 4 years, I've been in some extremely vulnerable states. And if that narcissist had, come along and was having to pick up a child, and I was going to have constant contact with him, I would have been a goner. So I guess, that's all I can say is how thankful I am that I didn't have a child with the narcissist. And for those of you who do, and get in that vulnerable state, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you're able to go gray rock if the narcissist is actually, you know, being nice to you and trying to hoover you, as I think mine would have probably done. So that's the end of this video. Thanks for listening, guys.